Ladies and gentlemen, anybody out there in the galaxy, the views and opinions expressed on the Tim Trueheart live stream are that of Tim Trueheart and nobody else. Please get yourselves ready for the greatest live stream in the known universe. We're kicking it hard in the lab. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your butts, buckle up, because it's time for Tim Trueheart. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for checking out the live stream. Happy day. I love you so much. I live stream Sunday through Monday at 7 p.m. East Coast time. So be here. Remember to engage in the chat. Get in there. Have fun. I love to interact with anybody out there who wants to chitty chat, chizzy chat, talk, and all that good stuff. That is what it's all about. I'm your host. My name's Tim Trueheart. Nice to meet you. You look great. I haven't seen you in a while. You look like you're doing well, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much. So we got a lot to talk about today in this live stream. Let's go ahead and let's get it started with our wins. We always started off with our daily W's, and my daily W for today, well, I walked. I walked 4 miles, and while I was walking, I was breathing, I was listening to music, and I was having epiphanies. I think that some positive things are going to be happening in the future with this podcast. I'm feeling a lot of positive energy. That's my win. I exercised. Also, got a great night's sleep, so that made me feel really good, very productive today. And I got another subscriber. I got another subscriber to the YouTube channel. So things are good. They are good. So that's what's going on with me. Any admissions? The admissions are I need to continue to work hard. I could work harder. I could work harder. I will work harder. I will work harder and smarter. Those are my admissions. I am not sure if I'm going to be able to get 50 miles in by Monday. I'm trying to get 50 miles in 7 days. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I'm going to try. There is no do, there is only do. There's no try, there is only do and do not. I'm going for it. So those are my daily W's and my admissions. I said that there was going to be a lot to talk about during this live stream today, and there certainly is. There's so much happening in the news right here, right now. So we will get through all of that. We're going to do all the fun stuff that we usually do on the live stream as well, and we are also going to get into some heavier, meatier, thicker, chunkier topics. Yes, we are. We're going to do that too. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I just want to say, I really do appreciate anybody who's out there who's checking it out. It means the world to me. It really does. It really means the world to me. So let's go ahead and I'm going to just really quickly roll through the agenda for today. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right into our moment of gab. I love the moment of gab. So here comes our moment of gab. If you don't know what gab is a social media platform dedicated to free speech, and that's the one thing I'm going to say about it. Now, what happens is a lot of people get their feathers ruffled by gab because they believe that gab is filled with people who are spitting venom. And I'm not going to say that they're not spitting venom. I like the moment of gab because the moment of gab is enlightening. It lets you know that there are certain types of people out there and they exist. And I think that it's very good to know what's happening out there so that way you are never caught unawares. That's the worst thing you want to be, is caught unaware. All right, so here comes our moment of gab. It's a moment of gab. A moment of gab. Moment of gab. Yeah. Boom. All right, so usually it takes only a few moments before you actually get triggered. Okay, very pretty woman here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Nothing crazy here. All right, here we go. Because it only takes a few moments to get PO'd by what's on Gab. So what do we see here? What do I see? Trump to sign an executive order on social media Thursday. Press secretary tells the NYT. That's the New York Times. All right. Pizzagate documentary part 1. Whoa, that's going to be gangster. Pizzagate documentary. Ooh, a picnic table carved from an entire tree. Look at that. That's legit. See, that's not really too controversial, I'll say. One thing that you need to understand about Gab is that it is. I'm viewing it through the humor section. So we're in the humor section of Gab. Look at this funny thing right here. This is actually pretty funny. If I can blow that up for you. So it's easy being green. It is not. Easy being green. It is not. And you got your Yoda in there, and you got your Kermie. Oh, well, sorry about that click. Can I get back? Can I get back to where I was? Can we get back where we belong in a world of Gab? Boom. Guess who's calling the shots on human experimentation? Dude, I am having some trouble navigating this thing today, aren't I? Okay, here we go. Oh, let's see what this is. Oh, God. Blowing up Mark Zuckerberg. I don't mean that literally, just figuratively. Mark Zuckerberg finishes another long day of deciding what people should believe. Okay, cool. Cool, that's gangster. Tell me more about Brexit while your children still get raped by... Whoa. Whoa. That's what I'm talking about when I say moment of gab, okay? That's what I'm talking about when I say moment of gab. Okay, so that's enough. That was our moment of gab. Our moment of gab. Moment of gab. It's over. Yeah. Whew. So see how gangster things can be. How long was I on Gab before it got hardcore? And I didn't. If you didn't see what I was popping out there, then that's good. It's good for you that you didn't have to see all of that stuff. That stuff was a little. It was a little gangster. It was gangster. So, yeah, that's our moment of gab. We follow up our moment of gab, ladies and gentlemen, if it's your first time checking out the live stream. We follow that up with our Urban Dictionary word of the day. And Urban Dictionary is sometimes, it's kind of hit or miss. I'm not going to lie to you. When we are on point, okay, cool. So what happens is, I don't think that they update it on a regular basis. That's the problem with Urban Dictionary. That's so I end up having to go search the trending topics on it versus just going straight to the homepage where they would hopefully have a word of the day every day ready for us. But they're not worried about the live stream. They're doing their thing, and we're working we're in cahoots essentially. Here we go. May 27th. By the way, this is not an evergreen live stream, okay? If you don't watch it today, if I'm going to talk about stuff today and it's not going to maybe be relevant tomorrow. That's how I do it. I'm here all the time, all right? So I try to keep it as evergreen as I can, but it's just not. I read that. That's why it makes it not evergreen, because I just told you what day it was. About to get Western. Often used in a way to say, oh shit's about to go down, but for mainly country people. About to get Western. You will often say it when or if cattle gets loose. This loose is spelled wrong here. It's really ironic how often words are misspelled on a dictionary's website. I just got to point that out. Okay. You'll often say it when or if cattle gets loose, so you would use the term about to get Western to explain shit's getting crazy. Okay. Or you could also use it if you are at a NASCAR race and a car flips. You would say it's about to get Western. All right, about to get Western. That's not a good. Yeah, it's about to get Western over here. These are bad accents. Bubba just kicked at the gate, and now the cattle are shit's about to get. Now the cattle are shit's about to get Western. Now the cattle are shit's about to get Western. All right, that's your word of the day. About to get Western. Let's see what else we got in the trending right now on Urban Dictionary. Let's see. Kion, Ion, Kion. Kion is a male who tends to be the life of the party and center of attention, even when he doesn't want to be. He is also very attractive and good-looking. Girls tend to like him because of this, and his charming ways and personality. A Kion is a very talented person who can accomplish anything he sets his mind to. Kions tend not to care about much. Kion is such a good-looking guy, I think I like him. What the crap? This isn't even. Is this real? Is this real? I don't even know how to pronounce it. That's the thing that really bothers me about it. All right, that's another one. Let's do one more, just to see what else is trending right now. Please, come on, Busters, give me what's trending. I just want to know what's trending right now. Karening. Let's a poop dollar. Let's find out what a poop dollar is. Oh, this is so stupid. You know, this is the bottom of the internet, by the way. This is almost the bottom of the internet. Okay, poop dollar. A game played by placing a dollar laced with poo shit side down on the ground for someone to pick up. The person picks it up and is usually grossed out. Very funny. Ha! Poop dollar. Watch those loose bills. It might be a poop dollar. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, that was our Urban Dictionary stuff right there, dude. That's what that was. Yeah, I hope you guys like that. I really hope you like it. Yeah. So that's what's up with that. Hey, wait a second here. I'm not sure if I have a thumbnail for this episode. So let me go ahead and let's get a thumbnail. I don't think there's a thumbnail on this, and I'm just gonna take a moment, really quick, and throw one out there because I think we lost it. Boom. Here, let me hit save. Okay, cool. Hoping that that's working out. The reason why I say it is because I don't have any viewers in here, man, and I just have to comment on that. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that there's nobody checking it out. For sure, man. That kind of throws me off a little bit, little bit. Maybe they're throttling my channel a little bit. Maybe they're maybe they're throttling me a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe not. I wanted to cover a whole bunch of different topics on here and see if it was going to be fun. Boom. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Is that working? Watch this. Yeah. Cool. All right, so we're in there. We're doing it. We're rocking it out. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep it moving. All right, so we got a ton of stuff to cover, and I have some cool options. Okay, so hey, you know what I'm gonna do right now? Since I'm just chilling right here, is I am going to make a background. I'm gonna show you guys how to make an overlay for a guest in Pixlr. This will be super educational for you. Aren't you lucky? Aren't you lucky? You'll get to see how this is done, and I think you're gonna like it. I think you're really gonna like it. So let's go ahead and let's bust a move. Boom. Here we go. We're going here. We're gonna go create. Okay, so let me flip this over for you. You can see what I'm doing here. All right. So boom. Here we are. Okay, so we're in Pixlr. Pixlr.com/e/ and then what this is a this is basically your create new screen. You can create any type of image that you want for whatever purpose you're trying to do. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make an overlay for my OBS guest. So I'm gonna call this OBS guest overlay. Here we go. And then my width, I'm gonna do a web-sized width right here. So that's gonna be 720 by 1280. Why am I doing 720 by 1280? Well, the reason why I'm doing it like this is because it's going to be, you know what? Screw that. So the reason why I was going to do 720 by 1280 is because that's exactly the thumbnail size for a image on YouTube. And I could do that. I could do that. Yeah, let's do it that way. We'll do it that way. Okay, so that'll be our size right here. And now with the overlay, let me make sure that you can see everything. I don't feel like you can see all the tabs and stuff. So here's my main page. Oops, sorry. Blow this up for you. There we go. It's too big. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so now I want to show you. I can't see all of my. This is like the most embarrassing thing of all time, right? Look at that. Okay, cool. Navigator super small, make it big. What I can't, what you're not seeing is you're not seeing all of the tools. Unfortunately, I'll be able to show you the tools in a second. Here we go. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Here's basically the gist of it. So I got my basic layer right here. What I want to do is I want to get a background going on here so I can start building off of my background. All right, so first and foremost, I want to go ahead and I'm going to lay down a color just to get it started so I can see what's going on. So I'm going to do layer, and I'm going to do a fill. This is my paint bucket right here. My color's white. Boom, I'm going to drop a white on there. Okay, so that's me dropping that right off the jump. And now what I want to do is I want to start to cut out negative space in the image. So this is what I'm going to do first. Let me go ahead and let me check in the live stream really quick, see if anybody's in there. No, we're doing good. Okay. I just want to, oh, what's up, dude? Dude, Allan, I see you right there, man. I see you. So see what's going on, guys? See, my buddy jumped in. That's awesome. All right. Let me switch over to my homeboy. Awesome. Cool. Gotcha. Oh, right. Hey, homie, what's going on, sir? Are you in there? Did I lose you? Oh, there you are. Okay, I got you. So, dude, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a background for you, and then I'm going to bring you in, all right? I'm going to see if I could do this with some ease, all right? So hang tight while I'm doing this, and I'll let you know what's up. And this is how it goes. This is the most chill live stream of all time. Okay, so from here, guys, I'm going to show you a finished version of what this looks like, so you can actually just get an idea of how all this actually works together. So I'm going to open that up, and you're not going to be able to see me opening it up. So bear with me while I grab it. Here we go. Here, and I could actually pull this over here for you to see. You know what though? I don't know if I'm gonna have some weird files in there, and I don't want you to see everything that I've got, because that could be crazy. And I don't want you to do that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm opening up. Yep, there we go. Gotcha. I'm opening up a image right here. It's called Vlog, and then it's filled all of my vlog stuff that I've done. And in there, you'll be able to see how to do this. Close. Okay. Hang tight. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. All right, I'm just going to make it from scratch. I was going to show you a finished version of it, but that's going to take too long. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get this set up. All right, so here is my basic screen. I want to draw out some negative space here. So we want to cut this thing in half, essentially. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a marquee tool. Here's my marquee tool, and I'm just going to use a normal square. I'm going to get up into this corner, and you can actually see the width for you right here. So you know that it's 1280. So what you're going to divide this thing, 1280 divided by 2. We're going to go 640, right? Here we go. Almost there, almost there, almost there. It doesn't really have to be perfect. I like it to be as perfect as I can because I'm a weirdo like that. And see how it's 719? Now it's 721. You know, it's better to be like a little bit bigger and let that work for you. Okay, so I have this thing right here, right? So this is this is what I've been marqueed. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to cut this. Boom, it's cut. That's so silly. I have that little white piece over here, right? Okay, now I'm going to do another layer. I'm going to do this really odd. It doesn't matter as long as I think you get to the bottom line. So I'm going to do another layer. So this is on a new layer, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste. Sorry. I want to see if I can paste this thing. Okay, it's not working. Okay, no worries. I'm going to go back to my original layer where I cut that thing out. All I want to do is I want to make negative space so that I can actually put information in it. So here we go. Here is, I'm going to do another marquee. So I'm going to start over here. This will be all right. Okay. Here comes the marquee. Boom. Okay, it's not perfect. If it's not perfect, like perfectly centered, just go ahead and switch over to the cursor tool. You got that. That's set up for you. Okay, so now I have my marquee. I'm going to do another cut. So here I go. I'm going to go cut. It's going to cut out everything that I've got highlighted. Boom. So now I got that. So that's negative space here, right? Cool stuff? Cool. I know you get this. All right, now I'm still on the same layer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know what? I need to erase that excess crap I have over here. It's kind of bothering me. So let me go ahead and let me hit D. I'm going to hit Command D. Get off here. Command D. All right, don't worry about that. I'm going to erase this line over here. Yeah, see that crap over there? I'm just erasing it because it was bothering me. I want it out of there. I want it gone. Okay, that's gone. Okay, just because if I highlight it later, I don't want to grab any extra stuff. Okay, that's cool. That's legit. That's legit city. We're going to go over to text. Okay, I'm going to go add text. So here comes my text. Now what I'm going to do is make this text pop. It would be cool to have had a different color other than white, but for, you know what, I can fix that later, but first things first, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get some cool stuff. So now this is my buddy's going to be dropping into the live stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give his tag. I'm going to do his tag here. So it's Sidley Stand Up. So this is Allan Sidley. He's going to be our guest. He's a cool dude. So I'm going to copy that right here. That's his name. I'm going to come back over, and then for the edit, I'm editing the text here. We're going to have to change the color because white on white ain't going to work. We're going to go black on white. This is the most simple way that you could possibly do it. Oh, you see how I copy and pasted it in there? I'm going to undo that. I'll just write it in there. Let's capitalize that for my homeboy. Sidley Stand Up. There we go. That looks legit. Now we're going to change the size so that it's going to fit in there. See, that's too big, right? Oh, no, it looks legit. That looks legit. I'm not mad at it. Okay, that's legit. Okay, cool. That's legit city. So this is actually all we need. So now we're going to save this file. Save. And then this is OBS guest overlay. This is going to be a ping file. And that's the image size and width. It's friggin' pretty big. All right? But I think it should be legit. If it lets me, see, right now, I might be screwed. I might be screwed, but I might be all right. See, it needs to actually be 720 by 640. Okay, I'm just going to leave it as that, and we'll see. We should be all right. That's going to be our guest overlay. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this out. I'm just going to close it by, and you can see all this weird stuff I've already done earlier. Let's not worry about that. I'll leave you on that site. And now I'm going to drop my homeboy into Zoom. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to like do this while, so you guys are going to have to see me do this. So here we go. You're going to be able to see this up here. This is going to be kind of odd. All right, so you're seeing me do everything here. All right, so we're going to go down here. I'm going to my scenes. I'm going to go to, cancel. I have all these different scenes here, right? So I have a split screen. So in split screen, now that's my scene that I'm going to be working on. So I'm going to go to split overlay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit add. I'm going to add my image. This is the image I just created, right? It's going to be a new one. I'm going to call it Sidley. I'm going to call it Sidley. And I'm going to hit OK. Now I'm going to have to find that file, right? I just made that file. Now, hopefully I didn't put it somewhere completely stupid. So it should be in my recents, because I just made it. It's a ping file. And if it's not there, It's in my downloads. Okay, it could also be on my desktop. I did just make a desktop one. Okay, here it is. There it is, right there. You can't even see it. It's white, remember? Okay, there's my guest overlay. I'm so happy I have it. All right, that's it. We found it. Okay, it should be legit. It should be good to go. All right. Yeah, that's my overlay. Okay, cool. Now we're back to it. So that's my guest overlay right here. Okay, I'm going to hit transition. So this is what it looks like. You can't see me because I'm sitting in a weird spot. Yeah, so that's me, and then that's my buddy right there. That's his overlay. Now I want to play with it just a little bit. He's chilling, man. He's waiting. He's such a cool dude. Okay, so I'm over here now. If you guys can see this, you probably can't see it very well. So right now I'm actually playing with this. I have to open it so that I can adjust his overlay. And I can drag this. You can't see what I'm doing. Boom. Now I can drag him. There we go. So I'm going to drag this Sidley overlay. And I should be able to make it bigger. There we go. That looks good. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's transition it. Okay, so see, that's what it looks like. So that's what the overlay looks like for my buddy. It's not super awesome, but it's what I made like pretty quickly. Okay, so that's legit. Okay, we'll get back over here. I'm gonna go back to the cam chat. You guys can see this. Okay, cool. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my buddy. I'm gonna bring him in to. Now I'm gonna just bring him in. I'm gonna bring him in. But for now, what I'm gonna do while I do that is I'm actually gonna play you a really cool video of my brother. He's kind of being a jerk, but he's not really a jerk. I'm gonna give him some love. So this is my brother Anthony, and he's got this new live stream happening. So let's go check his out. It is put it out there, Anthony. Dude, where are you at? I just saw it. I literally just saw it. Put it out there. Huh. Okay. You know what we'll do? We'll do it like this. We're going to end up having to check out this other one. So sorry. Here it comes. It's Tim Trueheart. Unfortunately, I'm going to make you watch one of my videos. Not unfortunately. I'd just rather you see somebody else's video so that you can get some of their information. Watch how many people are watching me. Look, we're watching ourselves. It's so ridiculous. Okay, we're going to check out Keep Moving. Sorry about that. Here it comes. Close player. Blow this up. Here you go. Enjoy this video, guys.
Sunshine and rainbows. It's a very weird and nasty place. I don't care how tough you are, it'll beat you to your knees, keep you permanent. But you, me, or no one is going to hit as hard as you like. But it ain't about how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you get hit.
You guys, I know you can't see it. I apologize. I realized that. I realized that a moment ago. Can't find it. I cannot find that image. That's so funny. That is so ridiculous. All right, hold on one second. I know the video's not up. Yeah. Can't find it. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can pull it up now. Should pop up now. No. Watch this. Yeah. I think we're dealing with some Inception here. Apologies, guys. If you're watching this, apologies. Okay, that's okay. Good, got that. This is OBS. I still feel fine with what I'm. Dude, this is as bad as it can get, and it's also okay. Here we go. Okay, that's not it. Close that. Sorry about this, dudes. Cannot find it. Where's the movie? That's wild. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Apologies, dude. There you go. Taking it from the top, man. There you go.
Sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place. And I don't care how tough you are, it'll beat you to your knees. Keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or no one is going to hit as hard as you like. But it ain't about how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you can get hit. Keep moving forward. How much you can take. Keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know your worth, you can go out and get it with your work. But you gotta be willing to take the hits. Not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him, or her, or anyone. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that. The guy was stout, inspired, and I'm sure that's recent questions, and that will inspire you. Also give you great insight into who this person is and how this all fits together. Finally, what is your why? You don't have a strong why. Why you? Yeah. How do you maintain all of the tough gets difficult? When times get tough, because they will get tough. If you don't have a strong why, you will not be able to figure out your how rubber meets the road. So that's it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And take one next video and continue improving your life.
Okay, god damn it. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see the video? Did it not pop up? Probably didn't pop up. Seems like it didn't. Okay, great. I got you guys something really cool. It's happening in just a jiffy. Hang tight for me just a little while longer. We're going to have this thing rocking and rolling, ripping and riding. Okay, here we go. Check out the... if you're not in the chat, get in the chat. Get in my chat, buddy. Get in the chat. Okay, cool. Almost there, man. This is the first time. I'm doing this thing like on the fly, on the flizzy fly. So I can't get mad at myself. I cannot get mad at myself. It's so much stuff's going on here. Now I know what it's like when a girl does like, oh no, I can't even say that. That's inappropriate. That's absolutely inappropriate, Tim. Don't say that. Okay, cool. They got this. We got this. Oh, there we go. Things are coming together. Things are coming together. Never. This most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. Okay. All right. This is the layer. Oh, got you. I got you. Got you. Display layer. Boom. Boom. Yes. No. Okay. There we go. There we go. I love it. Oh, it's happening. Can you hear me? Wave if you can hear me. Can you hear me? You can? You can. Okay, great. Awesome. Okay. So I got my buddy in there, man. I got him in there. That's dope. Okay, so now you're in there. You're in the window capture. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, things are happening. Oh no, it's working. This is so bad. It's just amazing that it's working. That's the weirdest thing when you're doing something and then it starts to actually work. Oh shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, got it. All right. Stop being a... If I was Jewish, you could call me a putz. You could call me a putz. Okay, great. Okay, and now where do we go? We go here. Video capture device, that's me. Oh, that looks good. It's almost ghetto. All right. And then I just go like that. Yeah, that's how that works. Cool. Oh, God. Okay, your audio. I can't hear you. That's the only thing I can't hear you. Are you using your audio? You're using your audio? Okay, so why am I not being able to hear him? Why can I not hear you? There's only one reason why. Because I can see you. Watch this. That's you and me. That's you. I see you. You can see, can you see you? You can see you, right? You can't see yourself? Yeah. Yeah, you can see that, right? You see you? Shoot. All right. Oh, okay. There's a reason why I can't hear you. You're on that. Okay. That, can you hear
Yo,
me?
Tim, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, you won't believe it.
What's that?
I had my microphone muted.
You had your microphone muted? Okay, cool. But you can't see yourself, right?
I can see you sort of on the YouTubes. It's just there's a bit of a delay between the Zoom and the YouTube. So I don't see you visually on the Zoom.
No, you can't see me, but you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me now.
So I think we're good to go. Yeah, yeah.
But you can't see me on the YouTube because there's a delay.
I mean, I can see you, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then this is why, now you can see me, right?
On the Zoom?
Yeah.
Not yet, no.
Okay, I'm so sorry. You should not be able to see me on the Zoom. But you should be able to hear me on the Zoom, and then you can see me on the YouTube, but I'm delayed on the YouTube. My movements and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do my best to listen.
Okay, cool. But you can hear me in real time, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's legit. Okay, so
how am I sounding, by the way? Am
you
I
sound
super
great.
loud or anything?
You sound great. Okay, so now I think we should be good to go, man. Let me close that out. I want to be honest, everybody out there. I did this in real time. I did it in real
Boom.
time.
Killed it.
And you know what? I didn't know how to do it. I mean, I watched a couple tutorials, and then I got a hamburger before dinner, and I did that, and it was a little gangster, but
Yeah.
it came
That's
through.
splurging for you, Tim.
That's what?
Isn't that's splurging for you?
Oh, a hamburger? Yeah.
I feel like. No?
Nah, yeah. I try. I try to eat well. I try to be healthy, and this is well, you know what? It's from Burger Joint. So if you're familiar with Burger Joint, then that's what
Some
I
good
did.
stuff.
It's good. Sidley stand up, ladies and gentlemen. Sidley stand up. You are now rocking with the best. Okay,
Yeah, man.
this guy is the bomb diggity diggity bomb diggity. And if you've heard of weapons of mass destruction, well, I'm not saying that they stole that term from him.
Yeah.
I'm not. I can neither confirm or deny that. But he's a
Some
band.
known unknowns, man. That's what it is.
So it's called. It's yes. Okay, great. So we got some fun stuff to do here.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I wish I would have joined on time because it seemed like you were walking us through what just popped up right now. I think that's pretty cool, dude.
Oh, right. Okay, so I want to explain. I'll explain. I made a overlay for guests, and my guest overlay is on an external hard drive. And what I have is I have a USB hub that I purchased. So I've got two different external hard drives USB into my USB hub, and they're running into my MacBook. So my computer is like, it's just trying to like go into like some random folder inside of a folder inside of a folder inside of one of two hard drives running through. So it's like it doesn't want to just go grab that overlay. And I realized that really quickly, and then I was like, I'll make an overlay. I'll show them. And that's so I made this overlay, then brought it in. You know what I mean? It's
gotta adapt, improvise, overcome, and you did it, Tim.
It's not ghetto and it's not good. It's good.
I think it's gangster.
It's
man.
goodo. It's gangster. Ooh.
Yeah.
Get my street cred. Give my street cred. Street cred. Okay, sweet. I'm happy about that. All right, so that's what's up, man. That's what's up in the hood. I'm feeling good. All right, so I can hear you. Things seem good. They seem dope to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got. All right. So. Oh, this looks good. Okay, I'm sorry. I just went to look at it from outside. So I'm looking at it from outside in. Yeah. You got the nice big head in there. We're doing well.
Yeah.
We're doing well. Okay, so. How have you been dealing with the whole quarantine?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's not like it's been super easy, but I think I'm just really good at adapting to change. So, like, if all of a sudden, as it's been, there's like rules where it's like, hey, you can't walk outside when there's like other people, you can't go to grocery stores or restaurants, or you can't perform stand-up, I'm just going to be like, all right, I can't do that stuff anymore. Time to do these other things. And, things have been pretty good overall. Instead of stand-up, I've been writing some sketches and working on some jokes here and there. I'm actually working on a joke book. That's been fun. It's kind of been on the back burner. Got to get back on that.
It's going to be good.
Should be fun, man. I've got 600 jokes for it already, so I'm
You got 6 Benji.
I'm pumped, man. I think it'll be fun, dude. I was inspired because on one of my walks, my family, they live in Baltimore, and we always walk to this Barnes and Noble, like one of the last Barnes and Noble. And every time I go in, I always browse and I hit up a few sections, right? Nothing to do with reading. I always hit the games section, see if there's any good board games that have come out, because that's one of my things. And then, always, you walk by the humor section. I remember looking at these joke books. I'm like, man, there are so many crappy books, or outdated. There are jokes that like your grandfather would have told. And I'm like, why not? Why don't I make a crappy joke book? Like, I can do that. So that's, and I have the jokes, man. You know my style. I've got so many one-liners and puns that I can just roll with it. So one of the projects has been just trying to put that together, and that's been, up and down, and
You got that
sucks
steez.
not performing stand up, but getting exercise when I can, man. Started doing yoga. That's been great.
Whoa.
Feeling flexible.
That's great.
Hurt myself doing yoga though. There was like a nice little lesson there. Like 20 days in, I was like, I'm gonna try a headstand, and then I
Really?
tweaked my neck. Had to get some muscle relaxers and all that jazz for like a week, but time went on. I healed. Back in the game. Trying to be smart about it now. So,
that's great.
yeah, man.
That's great. God,
it's weird. Like, I think that's the thing. That's the layer that's going on. It's just a weird time. It's not bad, besides like all the terrible things happening, But like for me personally, I don't think it's bad. It's weird.
Jeez, I was watching the news just before the live stream, and they do that kind of retrospective obituary where they talk about all these different people. There was a guy who was part of Truman's honor guard, and then when he finished his distinguished military career, he then started working on in NASCAR, and he was part of the team that created the first car to break 200 miles per hour. So he passed away, and then then they say his son speaks, and then his son's just like, my dad was amazing. And I was like, he was so amazing. I'm so sad. Oh, why did they do it? Why did they make the virus? Why did the bat do it? When I said they, I didn't mean a person. Why did that?
I think
bat?
your viewers know that you didn't mean those people. You meant the other people.
The other people, the evil ones.
Not those guys.
Not the guys that you like. Not the guys that y'all like. The guys that y'all don't like.
Just before I got on, man, I was watching some It's Always Sunny. Great show. Watching it with Jill over here at the apartment. And we're trying to save money so we don't pay for ads to get removed. And I don't know if you've seen the new ad that's basically talking about how the coronavirus isn't as bad. And it's it just comes out with this woman who's an actress, and she's like, the studies have shown that the numbers are 70 times bigger than they actually are. And I was just like, what? Where are they pulling this number from? Who would inflate studies by 70 times? It's ridiculous, man. And then the ad just goes into, you gotta free the U.S. from the tyranny that is the coronavirus. And I don't need to see that. I'm trying to get some laughs in, watching Sonny not get upset by idiots in politics. So it was a bummer.
So that's so. I really feel.
And just also harping on the fact that it's the only people we're talking about an ad that people paid for, and it's yeah, the death rates are really only for people who are 60 and up, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm sitting there just what?
Yeah, it's bumming me out because I'm watching the other stuff right before I came down to do the live stream, and this woman is they're not taking it seriously. Some woman lost her. She had a grown up husband. She had a son with a wife, and they had a child, and all three of them died.
Man.
And they're, you know what? They're African American, so they were within that risk group. But then you're this little girl died, and I was like, geez, come on, man.
That proves the things that they said aren't always true.
For sure.
It's not just the old people; it's the young ones too. What do we do, Tim?
I think we have to listen to the scientists. The scientists work in facts, and I know that the facts do change because it's all about what information they have. So I really try to err on the side of caution, listen to the scientists, not listen to too many crazy conspiracy theories. And that's what I've been working on. And, I've noticed the other day, I was like, damn it, I can't remember the last time I washed my hands. Sometimes you'll be like, shit, I forgot to wash my hands.
Oh, yeah.
You stop doing it.
Yeah, by week 7, I was like, I just touched a doorknob and I don't care. And I'm like, wait, who is this? I care.
Yeah. This guy, I shook a dude's hand, I shook a man's hand on, March 29th.
Dude, I'm never going to do that again.
I did it in the alcohol. Like, actually, I kind of like stopped drinking. I have like 3 drinks since like the whole thing started, and I'm talking about putting
Oh, that's
Bailey's in like ice cream. You know, no, I'm not doing anything. So like, I was like, maybe I'll
As
buy
I
a
say,
beer.
sipping a beer.
Right. Oh God. Well, that's a nice. What is that? A Heineken?
No, this is just one of them IPAs, man.
Okay.
One of the millions.
Indian
I'm not
Pale
gonna.
Ale.
Yeah, I'm not gonna promote them. They're not paying me.
Oh right,
I'm not
right,
gonna
right.
tell you who it is.
For sure. But this guy was just talking to me. He was doing his wheelie dealy kind of thing, trying to like maybe sell me on some sort of. He was a finance kind of guy, right? Maybe he wanted me to just take his card and he could consult me.
You gotta back this up, Tim. Where was this?
This was in Giant, in the section where they have energy drinks on one side, and the other side it's like the open shelf where it's cold,
Okay.
and then there's all the
And
different.
this was when?
This was in like it's like 2 weeks in, so it was like March 29th.
Gotcha. Okay.
So like it was it was touch and go, right? Like okay,
Yeah.
he took his hand and he handed me his hand, like shake my hand, and I was like reluctant, and I shook the dude's hand, and I don't know if you felt this feeling before, but every once in a while, this was a lot in the beginning when I was super paranoid, but I would go out and like I would go like maybe I'd be like at Home Depot trying to get some like tape, and you'd be out, and then like you'd get back into your car, and like 5 minutes after being in one of those places, you would feel like Darth Vader was applying the lightest force choke of all time on your throat. You'd just be like, my throat feels, it just feels a little weird. And I was like, is that Vader? Is Vader force choking me?
My skin itches. Is that a sign?
Yeah. Jesus.
Dude, I'll have to say, I'm pretty lucky here. Out of the two of us, Jill's just a tank when it comes to immune system, so
Heck
she
yeah.
has definitely done most of the going out into the world and getting things. Like, I don't think I have a terrible one. I don't think I'm, like, compromised, but I'm not great. So it's been luckily I haven't done too many risky things, but we live in an apartment building, you know. There could be someone that coughed right outside my door. So, yeah.
Did you...
You just gotta be as smart as you can, I think.
Are you doing any... Well, okay. So... Did I make any... I think I probably make a couple COVID jokes a week. I was making a lot in the beginning, but I really toned it down. I probably make... They're not even like... They're not about like a virus so much as they're just kind of about like... You know, like... Actually, I made a NASA SpaceX joke today.
Okay.
Because they canceled the launch, you know. They rescheduled it. So, God, if I can pull it up for you, man. Like, I'm gonna try to pull up this pic, and we'll see if I can manage this. Let's see how ghetto it gets. Just so you know, thank you so much for coming on and bearing with me, because this is like honestly, some have said this is the most ghetto live stream in the universe.
No, not even close, Tim. Don't even pretend.
Okay. Cool.
Maybe the most ghetto live stream in your neighborhood, but like...
Right. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Let's see how this would work. All right. Is this...
I feel like we'd have to be stooping outside. People walking by, being like, what are you guys doing? That would be ghetto.
Right. That's right. So I don't... Yeah. No, I can't do it. I can't pull it up. It's not going to work.
I threw some Corona jokes into one of my sketches, and I think one of them was good. The other one was stupid, but like it was intended to be stupid.
Oh man, I can't pull it up. You know what I need to do? I want to get another monitor. If I had a third monitor, then I could switch to the third monitor, and then we could do it that way. That would be chill. That would be super chill. There's such a Okay. So we were gonna do
Hold on, can I tell you my Corona joke?
Yeah, please tell me your Corona joke.
It is terrible, but it helps that you've heard the words Corona, right? You know it's gonna be a dad joke, but you know I recently bought a Honda for the first time, and I've been driving around. I've been feeling terrible, man. I think I have that car owner virus.
Oh, dude. Dude.
So bad, man.
That's not bad. I like it. Do you know I
car owner virus.
Car owner. That's not that bad though. See, like And I want to say it's not even this. I'm not when I say that it's not that bad. I don't even mean like
I'm not offended.
it's bad.
We're good.
So,
Yeah.
but I want you to know how I feel. so like we have the so this is well, okay, I'll tell you my joke then, so we'll just be silly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a picture for you as well, but I obviously can't show it. Regarding NASA, SpaceX moving their launch date, now nerds know what it's like when you finally have that hot date, then a few hours beforehand they want to reschedule. Because they were like, they were gonna like it was like 3:39, and they were like, we're gonna wait till May 31st. Yeah. And then I have the panda, and you can just see the back of the panda facing like the wall, and then it just has when NASA finally gives you a date, then they reschedule the launch hours before. Only 2 people liked it online, so I know it's not that funny.
I mean, I see where you went with it. I gave you a little chuckle.
Meh. Did you okay, well, let's throw some. This is still fun for people that would be watching. They're gonna be like, yeah, tell me your bad jokes. I want to hear all your bad jokes. Yeah, that's what they do. Did you you want to run through some jokes, or did you because we had something that we were gonna do, right? Do you want to still do that, or you want to just like freestyle what we're doing now, kind of?
I think I'd rather freestyle.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm super prepared, so I feel like we could just roll with it.
We're doing great now.
A few more of the Coronas.
Let's do it. See, this is the best right here. This is actually where I live, right in here. I can't keep my head in the right frame here. It's fucking weird. All right, awesome. Well, I just did one, so now it's your turn, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So it was so disappointing to see all those pictures of people crowding these past couple of weeks. All these crowds. It's like, when did people stop caring? I fucked it up. When did people stop caring and start caring? Yeah, I know.
That's my cajon. I have a tiny cajon. I don't mean cajones. I mean like it's like a very little instrument. Yeah. Where you at? There you go.
I was too excited to tell the punchline, man.
Dude, I couldn't
hold it in any longer.
That's why I've been. You gotta do more tantric comedy. You gotta learn how to hold it in. What did I do earlier today?
Came too soon.
I did. Oh yeah, big news! I'm selling a health supplement similar to vitamin D and E. It's called snake oil. So. Yeah, but I had it's got a GIF, and then it's a 2-headed snake, and it's
that's hysterical.
He seeks to make you laugh.
People don't like snakes, but they give really good hugs.
Oh, did you see the snake? It was trying to
the Python video,
and then they cut the head off of it. I played that yesterday.
No, I did not see that one. I saw a video of a python biting a professional snake trainer and just latching on, and her being calm while this thing was just.
Was it? But then did you okay? So I saw a 2-minute video, and then the snake, the helper comes in. And then the snake's wrapped around her arm, and then it's also wrapping around her leg at this point. And then the guy cuts the head off of the snake.
Maybe it was the same video. Was it a woman?
A woman in
python?
Yeah, and then it's like an aquarium, and she's like standing up on a little stool, and then the snake starts coming up on her, and then she steps out, and then she's on the ground, and she's like, I did it yesterday.
I think this stuff just must happen all the time.
It probably does. God, you gotta cut that snake's head off. And you gotta cut it off at the head, is what they always say. Like, that's literally the one. It's your turn, by the way. I am so...
It's my turn?
I just did a snake. I just did my snake joke.
Yeah. Well, I threw the impromptu snake hug joke your way. But I got one more. So, so the other thing is, man, I'm tired of all these rich people shoving their fancy fragrances in my face, right? Like, everywhere I go, I'm smelling these fancy scents like Aqua de Gio, Chanel No. 5, Purell hand sanitizer.
Okay. That's the good one. Yeah. Okay, I got this one.
That's the one I got, man.
No. See, you know what I do like? I like a Wayans Brothers type, Jamie Foxx, like the mid-90s black sitcom style humor. Like, you could kind of see, so they'd be like, Okay, so there's the guy, and then there's the girl, and then they have an antagonizing relationship. They hate each other, but they actually have very, very high physical attraction and probably have great sexual chemistry. There's this dynamic that exists, right? So then what happens is the girl comes in, she's like, I got a hot date tonight, and the other guy's in the room, and he's just like, what you got? What's that fragrance I smell? Chanel number 2? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's like, I like that type of shit.
Okay.
So no, but I'm saying like that's like I get it. I get it. I just think that's like that's the type of silly shit that I say. I say stuff like that. Like people would say like that's so basic though. You know what I mean? Like what's that Chanel number 2? I just heard a televangelist say that in heaven Chick-fil-A is open on Sunday.
Ooh.
Ooh shit, Sean, you're gonna get it on Sunday too. You're gonna get your chicken. You sir, please.
Dude, I really think those are all the Corona jokes that exist in this world.
You got so much more. Feed me. Feed me.
Let me see. I'll do something. I feel like I'm on a mic right now. I'm looking at my phone.
No, it's good.
Right
Then when we pull out my jokes, I got so many basic jokes here. It's not even. Oh no.
Oh, I think one of the best things about all these people wearing the masks right now, it's been a great for awareness or halitosis awareness.
Yes. Oh God, dude, yeah, my breath was stinking yesterday. I drank 2 of these. It's called BHB. It's like beta hydroxy butane or butyrate, and it like helps you go into ketosis. But then like I don't know if you ever heard of keto breath. So I drank 2 drinks that would give you keto breath, and I had a cup of coffee after that. So, yeah.
I mean, right now we are like. I mean, I feel like the number of times a day I brush my teeth definitely dropped. Sometimes you wake up and you just go. You just have your day, and then you brush before bed.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I wasn't. I could floss more. I could certainly floss more.
Water pick's the way to go, man.
I have a water pick. It's like literally in the box, unopened, underneath my sink. I should use it.
I think you'll like it, dude. I think you'll.
You think I'd like it? Like Trueheart, you'd like it, bro. You're a water pick,
man. I know you. I know.
Yeah.
Like there's, not to say like, not to make it sexual, but there's the whole like vibration, and you get the instant gratification of shooting all the crap out of your mouth that you just shot in with a water pick, and you can massage your gums.
I can't wait, dude. I love a good gum down.
Right? No, but like imagine. I mean, I had chicken wings for dinner tonight.
Ooh, it's good.
I think I'm all right, but like imagine eating chicken wings and then you enjoy it for like an hour, right? You let all those flavors sit in your mouth, and then you're like, "This is gross." Boom. 5 minutes later, fresh mouth.
Have you ever noticed that like when you're eating ribs, like when you eat ribs, you get like all the rib juice all over your fingers, and then like you might lick your fingers. Like, do you eat ribs? You don't eat ribs.
Fingers and face, man.
Right.
There's no shame.
You get it all over your fingers, right? But then like. Then you're like, oh my god! But then you get to this point where you can't stand it anymore, and then you go wash your hands, right? So then, oh great, Zoom removed the time limit from our meeting.
Yeah.
So then
they're losing.
I just quick love it.
They're losing viewers.
So then so you're like, I can't stand it anymore. So then you go, and then you wash your hands, and you wash your face, and you take a look at yourself, and then you go right back to the ribs. You go right back.
No, dude. There's. That's why you just
quit?
got one and done. Like no quitting. You just commit.
You commit, and then you go till there's either no more ribs or till you can't. So I'll tap out because I'll get like my neat freak will kick in. My meat freak will kick in.
Your meat freak, yeah.
Not my neat freak. My meat freak. Did you know?
Some people might say you're being a bit of a slab.
Man, yeah. I was gonna say something about bones. I didn't know there was a bone joke to go to. Hey, did you know there's never been a hoarder that's died from minimalism?
Yeah. I'll turn my other light on real quick so you can see my face a little better.
Turn on the lights. I have a light right here. A little. I saw it. You know who told me about the light that I have pointed at me that I bought? I bought this light.
Is it me? Did I tell you about it?
It was Pete Panucci.
Oh.
Pete Panucci.
Pete's a cool dude, man.
He is a cool dude. He's one of those dudes.
Speaking of, no, I'll let you talk about Pete. That's cool.
Well, he's just like he's cooler than you think he is. That's the thing. You're like, this guy's cool, and you're like, wait,
he's got that like deep-seated coolness.
Deep-seated coolness.
Like it's like some kind of guru thing. Like he's an almanac of coolness, I think. But most people don't open the book. You and I know to open the book. Boom.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Like, is it seated like SEATED? Deep-seated, or is it seeded like seed?
I feel like it's seeded like plants because I'm imagining the seeds going into the earth, and that's where it's like getting cultivated. But I don't actually know.
I just checked it out. Okay, it's like a chair. It's like a chair.
It is. That's good.
I didn't know at all. It says firmly established at a deep or profound level.
All right, but what does seeded mean? Let's look that up.
Seeded? Okay, let's check that out. Okay. Because this guy was going, it's foolproof. And then I was like, is it foolproof or is it foolproof? Because if it's a plan, you want the plan to be foolproof. But then people are saying foolproof. And I'm like, you don't need a fucking why do you need a foolproof? I don't know. Okay, the result is mistakes. The result is mistakes like...
Yeah, you screwed up. Like this conversation.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay. Whoa.
No, so
it is.
I was buying like a...
It's seated. It's seated.
I bought a bunch of lights right before the shutdown to like increase the production value on all those live shows I was hosting.
Hell yeah.
Running and performing. But, you know, they're just sitting in my car. That's cool.
I think you got a mic stand of mine, actually, man.
Yeah, I do, man.
I think that's so funny. That is super funny.
Yeah.
That's what's really cool when you watch like comics and they're talking to each other, and then like if you were watching us and you were a new comic, then we'd be talking about stuff that happened like a long time ago, and they'd be like, "Wait, what?" And I'd be like googling shit, and they'd be like, "I see that. Look, they got a lot." They'd like be into it, and I'd be like, "I think you got a mic stand," and you'd be like, "I do," and they'd be like, "These fucking guys are cool. They know each other so well. They know each other and stuff." Because that's what like if Rogan was like, "Didn't I give you that backpack?" And then Bert Kreischer would be like, "You did give me the backpack."
Yep.
Silly. No, it's cool. Deep-seated. Yeah, he's got a deep-seated. Seated. See that? There's a joke right there. Seated versus seated.
Yeah.
God, I gotta write this down.
I've got to write it down because if I don't write it down, I'll forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Seated versus seated. Then, oh God.
So I've been watching a lot of movies, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like everybody else. Let me know what you think about this one.
Oh, hell yeah.
After watching Minority Report, Netflix asked if I wanted to call the cops on my neighbors.
That's on the special, bro. It's going in the special. That's a good one.
I don't know.
No, it's
it feels
great.
kind of... Yeah.
You gotta be... It's a tongue-in-cheek one.
Yeah.
It's a little tongue-in-cheek. See, okay. Chappelle said it best. He goes, as a point, nothing I say on stage I feel bad about saying. So,
I don't feel bad about it. I feel like it's definitely on the lower side of bad things.
Right. Wait, it's not bad. Okay. You're just like, you don't think it's got as much punch as you'd like?
Yeah, or it's just like, I don't know, Minority Report came out like, 10 years ago, 15 years ago? I feel like it's just lost some relevancy, but...
Sure. Yeah. I could see that.
Okay. So I've been doing the 30 days of yoga, right? I'm actually on day like 35 now.
Really?
Been resetting, and yoga's taught me a lot about balance. Like my back's been the most limber it's been in years, and I've been balancing that out by sleeping on the couch every night.
I like
Thanks,
it.
Tim.
I like it. I've been sleeping on the couch too. I got rid of my bed. I just got rid of it so I could like add to the studio. What do I have?
I got one more for you, but I'll let you go. It's a long one.
Oh, okay. I have a lot of these like, I don't. If you see my Twitter, like I do jokes, I promote stuff, and then I do these like things that are kind of motivational. So I'm literally just trying. Oh God. Let me ask you this, and like this isn't really a joke, but this should be like something you could help me figure out.
Oh yeah, dude. I'll coach you through the joke.
What
Let's do it.
fruit emoji represents non-binary people?
I want to say a donut, and I haven't thought about it.
You just
I don't think that makes sense.
no. It's funny though, because it's like
I
you got
just didn't
eggplant,
think about it.
peach, and then non-binary is a donut, which is not a
Yeah.
fruit, which is funny. It's funny because it's not a fruit.
Yeah, well, there's jelly-filled donuts, and that's not fruit either, but it could be.
It could be from
Jelly?
concentrate.
Yeah.
It could be like some fake ass fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, that's fun. That donut was funny enough. There we go. Like, I mean, it's funny enough for me to like try it now. At that mic that doesn't exist. Feed me, bro.
Yeah, let's see what else I got.
Yeah, let me hear that long one.
Alright, so I'm a just true facts. We're in the process of trying to get a damn cat, and it's been hard. That's not the joke, but that gave me the inspiration. So I had to travel with my cat for the first time, and it was pretty great. We dragged him into the car, and then he got to wake up 4 states away. It's like, where can I sign up for that?
That's the bomb.
And I looked into it. It's actually called kidnapping.
Ah, that's good. That's good.
And then it's like, what's worse, TSA or torture? There are a few other lines in there.
Go. Am I?
No.
Hold on, interrupting.
I went from beginning to end. I kind of skipped the middle.
That's what the ladies tell me.
All right, here's one. My fiance wanted to get some action going, but my snake wasn't into it. I think I had a reptile dysfunction.
Dude, I did a joke like that a couple weeks ago.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Man.
One. Yeah, there's this God, there's this really funny GIF. Yeah. But
Now I'm sad.
No. It's not the same. The thing is, the punchline's the same, but the setup's different.
Yeah, but I won't do it.
Well,
it's all right.
Mine was a joke on a website with a GIF. So I was like, I think
But
what
I'm saying as a punchline guy, if the punchline's like been done, especially by somebody I know,
Mhm.
I'll put it down, and then when you die, I'll tell it at your funeral, Tim.
Dude, the problem is I'm not gonna die anytime soon, which is actually kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Because you're like, don't you feel like if you died, if you knew you were gonna, like, it's not like you don't want to know like exactly when you're gonna die because that sucks too. But if somebody was like, you've got between 13 and 15 years, then I think that would like upregulate all of your actions for the next 10 years. You just go hard, and then you go into some weird. So it's like, but you know like because I'm like over 30, and I feel my knee. My knee bothers me a little bit. Maybe you feel similar because that's why you're doing the yoga. The yoga's kind of makes you feel loose and young and like Pinocchio.
Yeah, man, it's a restorative practice.
That's a good term, restorative.
Versus like, I used to do the weights. I think when you met me, I was huge.
I met you. You were big, and then you got lean. You got really lean for like a hot second, like in the Mellow Mushroom days. And then I
got some chub.
Yeah, then you kind of just became like a man.
Yeah.
I remember. Well, never mind. I won't say that.
No.
I remember when all your hair was on your head and not on your face at all.
Yeah, man. I still have a video of me doing stand-up. It's surreal to look at those days.
You got to keep that video, and then almost like the best thing is like if you shot that video in like 720 instead of like if you had 4K and you shot that in 4K, then it would never have the ability to look old soon. Because like you know what I'm saying? Like if you blow up in 2 years, you could play that video, and if it was in really shitty like 720, right? Then you could make it black and white. You could be like, dude, this was from so long ago. But if you're like, dude, he lost his hair a year ago, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
Nah.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it's like good that you have that video.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
dude, it's funny. It's like it was my you know how we always evolve while doing the craft. It was more like my high energy, kind of yelling, and I cared less. But you get more experience. It kind of shapes your views and how you think about this. And eventually, that's not what I wanted to be. Just natural transition. But it is funny to look at.
Oh God, yeah.
And be like, oh, that's a good joke, and then it's like, oh, I probably couldn't say that anymore.
Because you don't feel comfortable with like the non-PC aspects of the old stuff, or
Yeah, it's just like, here's the thing. I still think there's things you can say, but like if the joke isn't really there, then it's like I feel not as good about it. If the
Right.
joke is great, if the payoff is good, and it's well constructed and all that, then I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm still gonna do this.
sure.
But I don't know. It's kind of, but it's like stupid funny. So maybe I'll bring it back on some kind of throwback night where nobody's laughing at anything, and I'll just see if it sticks.
That's good.
People
I
will
like
be like,
that.
What is this guy doing?
I like really, really
And then I'll get
stupid
banned
stuff.
from a room. I'll be like, oh, that's awesome.
Dude, I've been banned. I don't think I think I've been banned, but not really banned. Like, because our friend never
Yeah, dude,
banned
I banned you.
you, dude. I don't get banned. I just get like they don't want me there. But they doesn't mean the same thing. But I'm not banned.
Nah,
It's just like, because it's
I
like
don't believe it, Tim.
the only person that I think would no, because you know why? You know who never banned me? Amir would be the guy that would ban me, and Amir won't ban me.
You know, fuck him here.
Dude, all right, man. Do you know how many people watch this thing, bro? Like 16
like
people.
3 people.
By tomorrow there'll be 16. I'm
That's
really
true.
big in India.
No, I don't mean that, but
He's not gonna watch it.
he took a stance to not like talk to me anymore, and I was like, all right, if you want to buddy up with other people, like I'm not hurt, but like
Yeah, it's a bummer when people kind of like. I just don't like how cliquey it is, and I think that it's gonna go like when we go back, people are gonna be different. I think people are gonna be different. Like my standards are gonna be a little bit higher, but I'm also gonna be more open to different people. And it's kind of like when you watch one of those shows, and it's like I don't know, like Game of Thrones, really, but I understand that like when a king dies, there's this like weird energy vacuum, and like what's gonna happen is a lot of these places that were having mics, the really shitty ones that were whack, that like we're just sort of kind of doing it. Those ones are already folded out. They're not even coming back, right? So those
Yeah.
mics are dead. So like there's gonna be some people that are still gonna have those really dope rooms, but then even some of those people are not gonna have rooms. Then there's going to be people that are like, now is my chance, and then they're going to try to like start this whole new thing up.
and then steal things from other people and just be a swindler.
Yeah, there's going to be like people
Always
that are
some good backstabbery going on.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that. There's going to be people that are going to try to like use. I don't know. This is the one thing to be afraid of. The thing to be afraid of is to be afraid of somebody making some sort of accusation against you. But you don't have to worry about that. That's one of the best things about being in a relationship that everybody knows that you're in when you're doing comedy. So if you know,
so you can assault people and deny it. That's why I do it.
I'm in. What are you talking about? I'm married. They're like he wouldn't do that. So that's the cool thing. Cause like everybody yeah. Oh God, you know what the craziest thing I noticed was right before the end of everything was that you could. This is what happens. There's a guy. The guy says something like really gross to a chick, like I'm saying chick to a woman. I feel
like I already know what you're talking about. That's how ridiculous this is.
I like they're like, oh, I think you're really attractive, or like maybe they touch them, they grab them, they sniff them, and the thing is, they actually. The truth of it is, they like them, but they just approach it so badly, and maybe that other person doesn't like them. So it doesn't work, right? So then that person then gets banned from everywhere because nobody wants to touch them because they smell like a skunk, right? You fall. So then what happens is the thing that invariably happens is that person who is the one who did the touching and now has the scarlet letter. Let's say they didn't do the touching. Let's say they just get the scarlet letter. No, let's say they did. Okay, let's say they did. Then they get a room. That person, if they can't do anybody else's room, they will then create their own room so they can perform with impunity.
Yep.
Which is crazy because it's like nobody would let you do a room, so you shouldn't be able to get up. Then they build their own room, and then you know what happens? They do it
The
again.
door's open.
Yeah, they do it. They do it again though. That tends to happen again, which is crazy. And I was like, they're not getting punished. Is my point.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Not that they should. I mean, they should technically by the universe, not by me. I don't give. I care, but I don't. I'm not the arbiter of punishment.
dude, no, it's weird because like we're talking about this, and I think with a lot of things in the comedy community and probably other social activities, people just kind of come up with like an arbitrary set of rules, and when they don't really know what to do with the decision, they just kind of latch onto one of them, right?
Right.
So like what one of them will be with the person who you're mentioning is it'll be like, all right, so this person's sleazy. What we do is we don't book them on any shows, but they're fine at open mics. And like somebody decided that and went with it for like a couple of years, and it stuck. And like now that's like what most people do. And you can take that kind of like decision point and like twist it around for like how people get paid for shows. Before this all went down, I made my living basically by like running decent amount of open mics and my own rooms and stuff. And early on, it became like very clear that to me, if I wanted to like be able to, eat that week or whatever, it's like you do an open mic or a free show, because everybody has decided that for a free show, the only person that needs to get paid is the host, maybe. And
Yes.
like, I think that's kind of bullshit. But if everyone else is subscribing to these rules and think that's fair, then like people can just benefit and kind of like live within that and be seen as like somewhat decent. And I had to do that, man, because that was my only job. And I had to, make the money. I think if I had some more income, probably would have done some things a little bit differently. But like, people find these kind of decision points. And it's like, I don't know, if you wanted to be more aggressive with the sleaze, you could probably just go up to him and be like, hey man, like, I'm sorry, but I hear a lot of negative things about you. And it's like, and not only is it one time, but it's many times. Like, I think it's best if you like leave and don't hang out here.
Right.
And maybe that's more uncomfortable, but like that would be seen going kind of like above and beyond. Maybe you would get ostracized by ostracizing the ostracized. Like, I don't know.
Aha. Yeah.
And then it's like, are you just some white knight now? Like, I don't know. Because then as me, like, if I'm a person who's in charge of a room, I kind of have to make sure people are somewhat comfortable with the goings on, right? You have that different responsibility versus just being some Joe Schmo that showed up. So, I don't know. I hope people can start coming up with some new rules. Maybe.
Yeah, well, I think that's going to happen. I hope in the new world.
Yeah.
The one thing go on.
Well, I'll say also, like, this new world is probably going to be, like, performing to 50% capacity to an audience? Like, New World isn't going to just be us doing shows to a packed audience.
That'll be so... It wasn't like that before, but it would be so cool.
But, hey, once in a while it was. And when it was, we took pictures and we posted it.
Then we taped every set so that once in a while, from time to time, occasionally, sometimes...
And people would be like, oh my God, I can't believe it's like this. And you'd be like, yeah, it happens all the time.
It happens all the time. Especially, you always tell it to an out-of-towner when they come in. If they're like, if they're from like Philadelphia, they'd be like, this is how all the rooms are here, bro.
Yeah. No, dude, I've impressed some out-of-towners before.
That's always great. God.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's like one of the things is you have to... Not like you, but one would have to be comfortable with continually tweaking, adjusting, and modifying the way that they run their room and produce their show. And they'd have to be doing this on a regular basis. And they'd have to make it...
But in terms of that conduct, I definitely haven't been.
No, right. And it's not... I guess I'm saying this to... Like, I'm not saying that, like, you weren't doing that. I think that people were. I was definitely trying to. It's hard to establish certain things. Like, you get your weekly email that you'll send out to your email list, and then you've got your comic call, whatever. And then you got just your word of mouth, and you've got your deputized host if you're not there, but you only have a couple different ways to really disseminate the process to people. And then when you do it, every time you do it, it's kind of like, oh, here's my heartbeat. You know, so then you're like, because you're looking at these other people and they're like, like for example, you try to tell like, hey, PD Steele, can you kind of quiet down a little bit? It's like this guy's, he's just like an animal. He's like, not that no, PD Steele's a super cool guy, and I like him a lot. But I'm saying like he's an intimidating person. So when you gotta like tell somebody something that's like, hey man, I need you to be quiet, but you gotta say it with authority, but not too much.
No,
You know
what it is like walking over to like, you're walking over to PDC and you'll be like, hey man, like, can you be quiet and can you laugh at some jokes tonight? And just be like, what?
What do you mean?
Nah,
you
man, this guy host told me to laugh at jokes and I ain't heard any funny shit tonight. That was a terrible impression, but
because I can do his impression, but I got to tell some of his jokes because I know his cadence in the joke, you know.
yeah.
God, but
upper post up.
God, so then yeah, it's tough for doing some certain things like that, and then God damn man. So that was the thing that I always thought was a little bit of a challenge, but now going back, it's like I feel like I've grown so much over this time period, and I'm not sure if we would have grown as much. That's the other thing. It's going to be exciting because there's going to be some people that we're going to see, and they're going to be no different. They're going to be no different when we get back. You're going to be like, did you not get any better? Like I saw somebody. This was great. This is how I tweeted about it. When you see somebody who eats bags of dicks on stage, and then you see them do a Zoom mic, and they are no better, that means they've gotten a lot better. You follow me? Because if they're in a Zoom mic, it's like you got to adjust, right? Because like I don't see anybody crushing Zooms. I've seen some people do some funny stuff, but it's like, you know, I would imagine it's like they turned down the volume, so to speak. So I saw somebody do this. They did no better than they usually do, but they were in the Zoom, and I was like, wow, I can't wait to see them live again. They must have gotten better. They must have gotten better, clearly.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking, right? Now, if you see somebody, but this is my point. Like when they get out there, we're gonna see some people like, "Come on, man, you didn't do shit while we were locked up." Well, he was locked up, nigga. You didn't get no GED or nothing. Shit, man. You just got a bunch of jailhouse tats, motherfucker.
Yep.
Please, you didn't learn shit. Just went up in the booty house and didn't learn shit. They got you locked up, motherfucker. Didn't learn. You didn't even become a Muslim, dog. You didn't make no toilet wine, nothing. I'm so ridiculous. This is my favorite type of format.
Yeah. No, it suits you, man.
You think
Dude,
so?
I haven't done a single Zoom mic yet.
You haven't done not one?
I haven't done one. But I'm scheduled to do a show sometime in June, so I figure I'll pop my cherry then.
Yeah. You can do like 5 a night. If you want to.
I don't think it's gonna help me get better, man. This
is my theory. Like, okay, so before you, God, my hair sucks. So like, what happened was I've been doing this. This is my 46th one of these, right? And I do them for
47, actually.
Is it 47? Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Fuck. It's actually more than that, but
Can't believe you, Tim.
Some of them I'll do. My hair sucks so bad. It's like this weird mohawk of curls. It's like untwisted. So what happens is I'll do some of them, and then I'll be like, that was terrible, and then I'll unlist it, and then I'll just like adjust the order. Yeah. You got to do that shit, right? So they've probably done closer to 50, which is 47 is close enough to 50. But this is the point. I've gone through a lot of incarnations of it, and it's been evolving. So I noticed recently, like I've gotten the ability to pull up images and do display, so I can cut to, and you can look at like what's happening. I could be like, hey, let's go ahead and let's look at fucking Twitter, and then I'll like read through the tweets and talk shit, and you can see my picture with a pip, right? So then I was just like, you know what? I'm not doing these Zoom mics. I should like almost turn every hour I do every day into this like just. It's like I throw everything that I have of myself into this hour. So like I'm gonna Yeah, like, and I'm doing that, but it's like you have to go through. You have to go. The only way to get out of hell is to go through hell. You know, you got to go into it, go halfway, and then go halfway out, halfway in, halfway out. So like, I'm in the process. So like I freestyle on here sometimes. Sometimes I do different characters and shit. But like, you have to. But now I'm just like, okay, like make a whole bunch of shitty one-liners and throw them in there, and then do the characters, and then have a bunch of things that you're gonna like talk shit about, like in the news, and just go after it. That's what I got to do now. Because I have a feeling that this is gonna, well, it's gonna make me a lot better. This is gonna make me better than the Zoom mic would, because I can do 5 Zoom mics in a night, right? It's 25 minutes. 25 minutes. That's it. Oh, I can do this an hour a day every day and actually learn how to do this. There's no way this is going to compare, you know?
Yeah.
There's no
I
way
mean,
that-
for me, like, I know everyone's talking about how rusty they're going to get, and I imagine there's going to be some rust, but it's just like, nah, dude. I'm just going to do it when I get back and
Yep.
probably pick up where I left off, or, you know, try some new stuff out and see how it goes. Like, it's...
Yeah, absolutely.
The thing is, we're not going to, like I said, we're not going to go back to performing under ideal conditions. But I don't know. I'm enjoying the time not doing stand-up. But like I said, I got some Zoom stuff going on in June.
Yeah.
I've been asked to, like, host some things for the venues that I'm working with. And I just don't think it's good. So that's why I've been, like, really hesitant. But I'm slowly coming around.
I mean, how long? Okay, so like, of course, yeah, and I don't. I'll tell you what. My point of view on you, I have no worries that you're gonna be back on. Like, there's like, I'm not even thinking about you like not being dope when you get back. Like, so you're like, well, you know, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm gonna do it. No, dude, it's not even.
Man, the rules don't apply to me. I got you.
That's a good point of view to have, though. Every once in a while, one should believe that certain rules do not apply to them, because if you were to sit around and think that I'm going to get coronavirus, then you would be putting yourself into this mental point of view, this physical, behavioral point of view. You'd be acting a certain way, and that would dictate all of your actions.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna get coronavirus, motherfucker. I run 30 miles a week. I fucking lift weights. I eat right. I sleep. I do all sorts of shit, and I'm way too positive to be positive with coronavirus. It's not gonna fucking happen to me. It does not apply to me. Now, I might be a carrier, so I have to be very cognizant of what I'm doing, because I don't want to unknowingly give it to somebody else. But I'm most likely one of the people that would have it and not even fucking barely know. That's the issue with somebody like me. But some people will... So certain things don't apply. Certain things don't apply. So that's why I say I'm going to come back and I'm going to be fucking better than ever by a lot. By a lot. So like, dude, and all my buddies, I believe so. I believe so very much. And then it's like this. How fucking long would it take? Like, if when I don't exercise, within 2 weeks I'm getting strong again. I'm feeling good. 2 weeks after not exercising. And then a month in, I'm already like almost back to not like with all the PRs and stuff, but I'm in shape again. Or I'm fit. I'm able to go. I can get it. So it doesn't even matter. Even if you're gonna come back rusty, 2 weeks in, you'll be good again.
Yeah, dude. I did when I got to headline the Church of Satire like last year, right before a poorly timed family vacation with the future in-laws, where I didn't hit a mic for 2 weeks, and then I had to go and do 45 minutes. And I'll say, I did not feel great about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I fucking did it, man.
True.
I feel like, I don't know, you take that time. It's not like I got up there and was like, oh, I don't know how to tell jokes. It was like, oh, I'm not as comfortable as I was doing this. But the product's still there.
Yes.
You've done the reps, Tim, right? It's like, I don't lift anymore. But if I wanted to bench 225, which, you know, isn't a lot. But if I wanted to do that next month or 4 weeks from now, like, I could start doing that.
We can get you there.
You know?
Yeah, we'll get you 225.
I've got the muscle memory's there. But at the same time, you know, I'm kind of being a little poopy pants about not doing stuff I don't think's good. So, I mean, I'm trying to get some. Basically, my idea for the Zoom is to try to make it engaging and fun. So I want to make it like a variety show.
Yes.
You know, I wanted to do some comedy stuff. I feel like having a guy like throwing like an Andrew Colas up there within the middle of the show to do his thing, make it short and sweet, get out, you know? Have people
Right.
watch for 20, 25, 30 minutes, do stand-ups, maybe you and I and someone else do some kind of improvised game.
Sure.
That's what we were going to talk about, doing some like short form
Oh,
stuff.
yes,
Because
yes,
I love
yes.
that stuff, man. I love not thinking. Just boom, go.
Yes.
Get excited about that stuff. So, yeah. But at the same time, maybe, you know, I'm losing a step, but I'll get it back.
Yeah. Yeah. I struggle with the idea that you think that you're losing a step at all.
Yeah, so...
That's
but,
what
like,
I'm
in
actually
my
over
mind-
here struggling with that idea. That's even happening.
Yeah,
Did you even
alright,
think
Tim,
that?
I appreciate your positivity and you
Am I too positive? Am I too
throwing
positive?
the heat on. We're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Being a kind gentleman. That's what you're doing. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And I honestly don't think it, but you know. Sometimes when you get in the negative thoughts and you're like, oh, this side of me thinks. But I think the one thing that made me feel better in my decision, and I remember I was like looking on the Reddits, right, and I forget which famous comedian was doing an AMA, and the first question was like, in these times where you can't perform in front of a live crowd, how are you staying sharp? And the answer was something like, I'm not. We're all getting rusty right now. And I was like, yeah, man. I mean, that's the truth. We're not doing our craft and how it's intended. So it's, you know, it's different.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just it's one of the aspects of your entertainment arm that is definitely not going to be as sharp. But as I say this, that's why the savvier comics are working on something else, because you're not on stage the whole time anyway. Like, you're not always on stage doing stand up. So that's why it's like, let's have some sort of other product to sell. And
Yeah.
it's like, I can, if you like me and you like what I'm doing with my live stream, well, shit, man, you can have access to me constantly. And then if you really like me, then I'm pretty sure you're going to want to hear me tell just straight jokes and be silly. Because I'm not even silly all the time. Like, this is me just having a good conversation. When you're like, okay, he prepared to be fucking hilarious as much as he can. Well, I want to see that. That's what you do. And you give them that. That's what I think you do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm working on. And then I can use all the I see like Chris D'Elia does this thing called Congratulations. It's his podcast, right? So he does it once a week, and he's been doing it for about 3 years. I guess he's got like 160 or so episodes. And I think that like he uses that as a canvas from which to develop ideas that would sometimes become pieces of his stand-up show.
Yeah.
This
sure.
is what it is for me.
That's definitely his good. That's his riffing, man.
Right, this is riffing for me too. Like,
Yeah.
you know what we got here? We got deep-seated. Like, just simple things like that. Like, you know, if you do a mic, I've gone on stage, and this is my average. If I go on stage with nothing, and I do 5 minutes, I could bomb. I probably won't, because I have enough, like, just energy and savers and stuff like that. You know, it's not going to be terrible.
You know how to handle an audience.
Yeah,
you know?
so then
you know how to step in, step out, sidestep.
And I'm happy to be in front of the audience, and it's my job. It's my job. Like, I don't trip when I'm at work because I'm at work. So it's like my bottom line is never that low, because I don't have an opinion of it where like I'm intertwined with it so emotionally. So like, I've had bad days as a teacher, but because I was a teacher and I had a degree in it and I was getting paid to do it, no matter how bad a kid fucked with me, I could still kind of like, I was still bulletproof to some level. And that's the kind of thing that I slowly developed over, like, I had to say...
Tim, I feel like being a bulletproof teacher is a hot commodity right now.
Oh, they got it! It's like, ding, 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 ding. It's bouncing off me.
Sorry if anyone got triggered there. But,
oh, shit, son! Dude, what do you got back there? You got a whole freaking I got a whole treasure chest full of shit. Dude, I want to know, like, I tell you one thing. I got a lot of stamina and I got a lot of endurance, so let me know when you're getting tired, or do we get this totally...
Yeah, dude. I'm impressed with your energy per usual, as well as your consistency in doing this, man.
Oh, these?
I always respect people who are, just going for it, man. It's very cool that you have 47 of these published episodes. So.
Yeah, thanks. These are I do a Sunday through Monday, 7 p.m. I was doing them at 2 p.m., but then I said, let me go do them a little bit later in the day. And then it'll be consistent, because I was doing them at 7 o'clock on Sunday. So I was like, let's just go 7 o'clock all the way across the board. And then I don't do anything on Saturday. Saturday's like my day off, which is fucking cool. Okay. And then Sunday night, I'm trying to do a late night one on Friday too. And this is the thing. I get my time. Like, so even if there's...
You know what you got to call your late night one?
True Love with Trueheart.
Oh, yeah. Well, if it's going to be sexy.
I don't know.
If it's not sexy.
Probably not.
I got the... I'm an alliteration man. That's why I got Sidley stand-up.
Tim Trueheart. Yeah, I like it.
I think it's got to be Tim Trueheart tonight.
Tim Trueheart tonight.
Tonight.
I just feel like it's got a nice little ring to it, man.
I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep doing these, and this is the thing that I want to say to people who are hearing this later. You have to be okay with being bad at things, or you can't get good at things. You're not gonna just be an expert at any one thing.
Live stream, right?
Right. Well, yeah, absolutely with this, because this is my 47th one, but I only started doing it like 54 days ago. That's the other thing. Yeah. So when you think about it like this, I do these for an hour.
I was just roasting you, Tim.
No. I know you're just roasting me, but for the listeners, I've literally done 2 days of this type of shit. So when somebody wants like hours, just math, simple. I'm not great at math, and I know most of you didn't spend a whole lot of time in school either. But the 1 times 24 is fucking day. Okay, I'm in the 2-day range now, motherfuckers. So what's up is that it takes time to get better. When I get to 100, you're gonna be like, this dude's pretty good. This is pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad. And I put up the friggin' overlay in the middle of the thing. I can't even believe I pulled that off. I cannot believe I pulled that off. I made an overlay live. Then it's crazy. It's not even normal. I can't understand how I did that. That's ridiculous. That's a W. That is a W, you guys. And you guys don't look at things like your expectations of yourselves need to be adjusted, because that's a win. Because I don't even know if a lot of people could handle doing that, like, psychologically. They're going to be nervous. You'll be like, I'll just scrap it for today. We just won't do it at all. I'm like, nah, we're going to make it work. We're going to push it through.
Yeah, man, you persevered through that. Cool.
I persevered, because I had persevered like the IPA you just finished. All right, we did it. This is a long time coming. I had a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to let Mr. Allan Sidley go. I'm going to go now too. Ladies and gentlemen, where can they find you? They can keep up with you on Twitter at Sidley Standup.
Yeah, I'd say the website's probably the most updated, since I've been doing more sketches and Twitter things. So that's the SidleyStandup.com. Got some fun short things and some long things and stand-up videos if you want to go into, a little time capsule when people were doing live stand-up.
Hell yeah. And I'm gonna change the title of this. I'm gonna put it back out in a few minutes on Twitter, and then because I had an agenda and then I just changed it a little bit. So that's gonna be awesome. People are gonna love it, and look to see some more. And we're gonna get some view time off this, and I'll get back with you soon. This has been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, man. Always good to hang with you, Tim. Take it easy, dude.
All right, take it easy. Take care, dude.
All right, peace.
Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for checking out the live stream. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and click on the next video to check out what's going on with Tim Trueheart and all the live stream fun. All right, we're going to keep improving our lives. Click on the next video. Thank you, and peace.